We are John and Ellie, the Barefoot Doctors. We lost our new Leopard 50 catamaran to fire, so we began our search for the perfect performance catamaran for sailing us around the world. Jump on board for this adventure, and together, who knows what we can achieve? Because life is better barefoot.
Hi guys, well, welcome back to another episode of Barefoot Doctors Sailing. We are on this epic 8,000 mile Atlantic crossing, which is actually 1/3 of the world's circumference. We are actually out of season here, so we are sailing during hurricane season, so have to face not only the doldrums as we pass through the tropics, we also have to face hurricane season in the Caribbean. This also means we have to face squalls, lightning and thunder as we pass through this area and up into the USA. Out of season, it's a bit like playing Russian roulette, and actually one hurricane passed 1 week ahead of us, so fortunately we didn't get our ass kicked by that one, but just have to watch out for more.
Sorry, baby. Yeah, that's the one. There we go, that's the money shot.
Pan-dried marlin with some garlic and butter and fish spice and lemon and lard a la Paul.
And guess what we're having tomorrow? Blackened marlin. So yeah, it's got paprika, cayenne, salt, pepper.
And blackened on what?
Well, cooking it in high heat.
Okay.
To cook it quickly and not dry it out. And so that's what gives it that dark, crusty outer look there, while maintaining the inside being moist.
Today, because we caught a marlin a couple of days ago, I'm going to be doing Polynesian fish, and it's basically raw fish marinated in lemon juice and then mixed with coconut cream and things like that. So.
Come on, go the other way, go the other way. It's alright. It's okay. Just have a sleep, have a rest, fly away tomorrow, okay? Any interest in water? Does that help or not? Tell you what, I'm going to put you to rest in a safe place. It's okay. A bit noisy here though, isn't it? You're a bit scared of the noise. It's alright. It's alright. Okay. Sleep. Sleep.
Okay, so through the night I heard the bird fluttering around in the head, and then it was sitting just outside of the laundry basket beside it, and I came in through the night and it was there okay, and then later I came in and I couldn't see it anywhere. It had completely disappeared. I mean completely disappeared. There are no escape places in that room. The hatch was both closed and the light thing was closed, so it couldn't get up there. There are no windows that open. This door was closed, so it couldn't get out into my part of the cabin. And there are no exits, you know. We have, you know, an exit there, but that was closed. We have a door here, but clipped and closed. Okay, and it wasn't in the toilet because I checked that too. And it was a mystery. There's a door here, but this leads into the forepeak, and it wasn't there. This basket was on the ground, and I looked everywhere for it. So I came in, you know, and I looked absolutely everywhere, and I was completely confounded. I had no idea what could have happened. And then I thought, well, I mean, it is what it is. I'll just have to let sleeping birds lie, I hope. So I went to the toilet. As I'm sitting here on the throne, being busy, one understands, and down there I saw a little tuft of blackness, like through the gap there was a bit of blackness. I jumped up really quickly, pulled the door over, and there was the bird caught in the corner, right in that gap, and it had been crushed by the door as I had opened it. So clearly what had happened when I had left it in this head and I went to bed, this door was closed. So it had the ability to crawl into that little crevice, and it crawled in there face forwards, and it was sleeping there, maybe because it was wanting to get security from being rolled around because the boat's rocky. But then blunderbox me comes in, opens the door right over the top of it. Oh my God, I thought the bird was crushed. So I jumped up off the toilet safely, opened the door and had a look at the bird. And the bird was still moving, so it was still alive. I thought, oh my goodness, I wonder if I've broken a wing or crushed its body or legs or something like that. And it is actually underneath the door here. The door slides all the way over the bird there, and it had slipped into that gap. And then when I was walking in and out of the door and moving this door all the way over, it was underneath the flipping roller door. Now it's still moving around and seems to be okay. Feathers don't look so good. Matey, what you doing? Okay.
Are they good?
It's about 600 miles to land, but I think it's a seabird. So hopefully it can sit on the top of the water and rest when it needs to.
So the big question is, what was this bird? We know sooty terns often land on boats because their feathers are not waterproof, so they can't sit on the water. But as you can see from these photos, it really doesn't look like a sooty tern, and even as an infant, it doesn't fit that picture. So if some clever person can let us know what this bird was, we would really appreciate it.
But anyway, I wish it luck, and I hope its onward journey is safe and it gets to the destination that it's needing to get to continue its life. So
This is what I call the poor man's soft shackle, because you can make them in about 5 minutes. It's got the holding strength that's 2x, 3x of the Amstel itself. It's really not that hard. So you basically figure out what the length of your loop's going to be. Take one side and go down where you want your knot to be able to go through the loop. because this is Dyneema, you want 6 strands on either side. So I'm going to thread the longer side through the loop. Thread this into the back end of my needle. And then I'm going to follow this one through easily enough. So then that's through. Now I'm going to see how I'm going to do with evening up my ends. So here's my top loop that the knot from the soft shackle that's going to go through. I've created that. I'm going to hold my ends here, see how close I am, and I'm pretty close down the bottom here. And here's where this becomes so easy, is that instead of tying a monkey fist or a rather complicated knot, I'm just going to do a figure-8 climber's knot, and I'm done. It doesn't cost me 30 bucks or more at West Marine or anywhere else. And through and back down. But it's a figure-8, double-overed figure-8.
Yeah.
Anyway, then you can thread it through and tighten it up, and there you go.
There you have it.
And it's got, 7,500, 800 pounds of pressure that this thing will hold up against. It's 3 minutes if I'm not narrating.
Thanks.
So folks, if you appreciate our videos, considering joining our Patreon family. All money goes to charity supporting the TUFMINDS program that saves lives around the world. Also, share this with anyone affected by the Maui fires, as we are providing free counseling to help anyone in need. To reach out, you can put your comments down below or contact us on our Facebook, Barefoot Doctors, or email me on drjohnmcintosh@tpg.com.au. There are heaps of benefits, raw and uncut videos, up-to-date info, and you have the opportunity to come sailing with us or joining us in Dubai to watch the progress and sail with us on the new Portofino 52.
The green line is just up ahead.
Less than 5 miles away to the equator.
And yes, as we're approaching the equator, we get a squall and rain.
All good. We'll just get a little bit wet before we get wet.
2 miles.
0.2 miles, and we're getting ready.
The
Towels.
green line is glowing in the sea.
The green line glowing in the sea. Yeah, they're like swim lanes.
Yeah.
They put the little markers.
Yeah.
They have that. It runs right across. Very obvious. Yeah, miss it. Cat eyes. Yeah, cat eyes on the road. They'll be glowing. Yeah, and so we're all ready. Going to get togged off. Going to be going in the nick. You ready, John?
I am.
Woohoo! We're trying to figure out a very important thing, which is who's the snow swimmer here?
Okay, man, go. So here we are, jumping off the back of the boat, 600 nautical miles from land, in the middle of the night, in a significant swell, during a rain squall in 5,000 meters of deep, dark ocean below us. For most of us, this is a bucket list event, so none of these barriers stood in our way. Collectively, it was an amazing achievement for all of us, because we have just sailed 4,000 nautical miles to get here.
Bye-bye! We love you!
Nice evening for a swim in a squall.
The moon. Okay. I'd just like to point out the moon. Sonia, look up at the moon.
For myself personally, while I have already sailed about 40,000 miles, this is the first time I've crossed the equator. So now I can cross it off my bucket list. The only thing that would have made it better would be as if Elizabeth had been here with us. But we plan to do it on our Portofino 52 together in the near future. We keep the dream alive and in front of us all the time.
Alright. We're over the equator. My watch would like to record my pool swim.
Congratulations.
It's a damn big pool.
One link for two.
Yeah, I don't know. To Neptune.
Photo downlink.
Alright, to Neptune. Woohoo! Did you like it? Oh, he threw it back in my face. Look.
I did say throw it downwind, but
we gave it to Neptune earlier.
To all your greenback turtles.
Greenback turtles.
Bunch of greenback turtles. You belong to the secret group.
Yes, it's not
okay.
The elixir of the gods. Yeah. And tonight, the elixir of Neptune. John loved it.
I aspirated some of it because it gets into your bloodstream faster that way.
When we do crossings, we forge friendships for life. You are my brothers and sister.
Even rarer, crossing at the front meridian from east to west. Grant you access into the order of the emerald shellback. Not only guys shellbacks, you are
Emerald shellback.
Well, it makes sense because I am from the Emerald Isle. Oh, Ireland's the Emerald Isle.
I thought I was with normal shellbacks. No,
Emerald.
I find myself in the company of the order of emerald shellbacks.
The tradition of offering King Neptune an offering by sailors when they cross the equator is a time-honoured maritime ritual, known as crossing the line ceremony. This ceremony is symbolic initiation rite that marks the sailor's transition from a lowly pollywog, someone who's never crossed the equator, to a respected shellback, a seasoned sailor. During this event, King Neptune, often portrayed by an experienced sailor, emerges to demand tribute and levy punishments on the pollywogs. Sailors might offer various items like food, coins, or other symbolic tokens as an offering to appease King Neptune and seek his favour for the safe passage across this imaginary line that divides the hemispheres. It's a whimsical and bonding tradition that adds a sense of camaraderie and fun to the challenges of sea life. I do believe that superstition and tradition like this have a place in our daily lives, not because it's real. It not only keeps history alive, but adds a little imagination and magic to our lives. And who doesn't need a little more of that? Thanks for watching, guys, and if you like what we do, show us the love and hit the like button, then hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss out on your regular fix. Then kick off your shoes and you can come barefoot with us.